Celtic Manor Resort is an independent hotel. It's the brainchild of Terry Matthews. Terry bought the old manor house back in 1980 and has developed the resort into what it is today. It's the largest golf and business resort in the UK. Terry has invested close on to 170 million into the resort, and he brought the Ryder Cup to Wales, the first time that the event has been held in the country. One of the largest sporting events in the world, global TV reach of some 2 billion people. So very much putting Wales on the map as well as Celtic Manor. We've won the UK's top conference hotel for the last 5 years, as voted for by readers of Conference Incentive Travel magazine.
Per day there was approximately 5,000 in corporate hospitality. Clear. On top of that though, there was an awful lot of senior people just in with day tickets just to come to the Ryder Cup. And as we were walking around, we saw some senior directors, strange thing, from Tarmac UK. They just had ground access tickets. They'd done some work for us in the past, but they came over to shake hands. How's it going, Russell? Who have you got with us? Oh, we've got 3 developers in here. We're having a great time. And they were just in the public bar, getting on with it. Yeah, we had a huge challenge to get all these business-to-business discussions going on and small conferences with people, because we couldn't use many parts of the hotel. It was obviously locked down for the event. So we're using every nook and cranny in buildings, but also all the corporate hospitality suites. And in all these suites, again, there was wireless there were telephones, they had all technology at their fingertips that they needed. And the big challenge here in the Ryder Cup, you can't take your mobile phones in. So it was always people running around. So we had a great team of Celtic Manor staff on site, pulling all these people together. Virgin Media Businesses Network was critical to all in corporate hospitality. For them to communicate back with their offices, to various people within their companies, because while they were here, obviously the world was going on outside, but they could use the wireless technology we had, the telephone technology, which all sat on the main Virgin Media business backbone. Corporate conference guests such as Mitel, March Networks, Dragon Wave, Solace, who were all in corporate hospitality. We had the CEOs, directors, some vice presidents from the States and Europe. Logistically, this Ryder Cup was nothing like we've ever done before. And the difficulty is you hand over your venue to the Ryder Cup and to European Tour to run the event, whereas any other corporate guest that comes into Celtic Manor Resort is our guest, we look after them. Here, they had control Saturday to Saturday rather than ourselves, so that was really strange. We had the CEO of AT&T here, so there was little breakout meetings happening everywhere. And unfortunately, it was wet on the Friday, but the amount of corporates that said that was the best thing that happened to them, because they had key time with their key customers. It doesn't happen, couldn't happen. For years they've been trying to get in front of these guys, yet they had 6 hours with them, and every bit of space was used around the resort for that. If you're into golf, and that's your market, everybody was here, from the golf equipment makers, manufacturers, suppliers, apparel suppliers, all networking, all speaking with each other. You had the guys here from the US who are going to host the next Ryder Cup, Glen Eagles. They're all dealing with the branding of that now. So it absolutely stunned me. And you could just be in the merchandise tent, yet you see one of the senior guys, or the MD from Tommy Hilfiger was here, speaking to other venues about what he could do for them. And there's some great opportunities now that this new bandwidth and this new multimedia platform gives us. So one of the items we're exploring is virtual meals. So you could be sat in the Olive Tree restaurant here with your family. Your relatives in Canada could be going out and have a virtual meal together, where they'll sit in front of the same technology in Canada at the hotel there, and you can all interact perfectly as though you're all together without the cost of flying over the Atlantic. And then there's opportunities to take that one step further, where we could have virtual weddings. You could have your wedding here, and you could have relatives dialing in from Mumbai or other places, and you can all interact and see what's going on.